and then the in additional to the end scenes, some of the people that got remember the teenage hoods watched like Black Rock Shooter franchise. I have a long time history that got remembered Black Rock Shooter, and might have been Aston's a character that I just tried to use that Black Rock Shooters, the Dead Master cameos that into short animated films as only, but we're not gonna put any fandoms like Omori, Wahano Hara, Call of Duty's entry point, throwing with the
Battlefield,
Star Wars, Star Trek, so whatever you've been suggested that
including Destiny.
is put up as throwing the official the fandom, so and I don't want to put their fandoms at all, and it's only Black Rock Shooter fandoms that instead only scenes that are gear short animated films. Like a mind of it that's the R-Gear prototype ships that it look like is the airfighter gunships that made the advanced prototype, the technology made it that's fire with the pulsar lasers and secondary weapon like the lightning bolt is bursting out the lightning strikes that electrically is coming to torpedo down to the enemy's gangs, and then included the enemy's tanks where they're coming to engaging the attack to the both of them, the protagonists. The mains of protagonists that haven't been only to the unseen pilot to soldiers. Completely did never been seen the unseen the pilot character. It's only reflections of fully glass inside of it. This and maybe this exclusive producer would like to see this approved. Would have to later to make this develop the unofficial Rayforce 1.5 art gear film project, and it would better sometimes that in the future like 2D animations and combine the CGI effects. Always remember like Titan AE, also like Disney Treasure Planets, Wonderful Day, Korean anime, and then some French, Canadians like that. So so I forgot it that honorable mention like Final Fantasy the Spirit with it. That's a movie that's a photo realistically, but this movie the underrated is excellent quality. I like this bit of Final Fantasy the films, by the way. So we're gonna have to work on the first introduce debuted the directors as the short animated films that consider it like 12 minutes runs on this film project, and it was based on the original game's development, the long abandoned sequel Art Gear, and keep in mind that it's only have to keep this alive, the cultures, the Rayforce Art Gear projects that forgotten there have lost media. And like nearly the 27 years after, before it goes have the 30 years after. But I have to try this for a hard time working on this at Arts House Independent Animation Studios. So as a media productions at James Software Co. That's what I'm gonna try that one-man bands and include the boys that Michael has story writers, the editors that makes help to make this. There's a grammar problems in story, so we need to make the perfect fit to grammar. and I don't know how I have to. It's pretty hard as a story to type it down. It's very difficult to me. Has created the dialogues that any of this story, the concept. So I wonder that the better as I figure find out. And for that, it's about for the night for me, and I'm about to preparing till next month where production starts.
Yep, you get the scripts ready, and I'll correct the grammar mistakes.
Yeah, this Michael's makes it helpful, so I was gonna try the story, animations, visual effects, environment, editing, and everything, like various
I'll do the grammar corrections.
video directions to every to the career. So I'm gonna have to try the best.
And remember, whenever you finish the script, like, you send me the doc and I'll correct all the grammar mistakes.
Yeah, I'll have to try to. I'll have to gonna get into it, the story written into the documents, drift, and then finish the scripts, and then somebody needs to put the correctly.
You mean the draft?
The draft.
I'll write all the correct grammar. Like, you send it in Google Docs or in Notepad.
Even like iPads, papers, the notebooks, and I tried to. So with that being have to say, so and that's what we have to talking about that first introduced that made the James Media of Rayforce 1.5 Argue project short films. It will be starting on to May months, as with a 6 months period. When I did a very hard time to work the animation, when I finished it and the finished product, and I'll have to gonna try that makes very good quality to market as online web store and additional downloads, physical copies, and then market campaign also. And I tried to cook stuff with foods and bakery and get the packages deployed to get some of the people selling it at the market as well. And I need to make some money to make some budgets and to keep it as a James Media personal project, to make these unofficial as inspirations where the original they take it to come from. So anyway, Rayforce 1.5 Art Gear project will be started the production in its next month's May. So that's what pretty much have to say, and stay tuned till next quarter of months, and we'll be able to show the 1 minute preview. So, and that's what pretty much have to say. This is James here, and Michael. We're signing out. Take care.